And now, broadcasting from the darkroom studio at Craven Community College, it's In the Know.
Good morning and welcome to In the Know. I'm Craig Ramey.
Good morning, Craig. Hi, guys. I'm Megan Johnson. I'm so glad to be here.
I'm happy to be here. You look like you're getting ready for Valentine's Day.
I am. Yeah. Of course, it's Friday the 13th, and we're all prepping for Valentine's Day, so I brought a little special treat and kind of entice you for the thing of the day.
Valentine's Day treat here for me?
Well, I mean, no, it's a Friday the 13th treat.
Oh, I see. Okay.
But I wanted our guests to participate, so would you like to introduce them early?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Welcome to the show. Today we have Dean of Career and Technical Programs, Matthew Berg, and Associate Dean, Tracy O'Connor. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here, guys. Welcome to our crazy morning. Love it. Okay, you guys ready to find out the National Day of? Because I want you to participate.
Okay.
All right. Here it goes. Today's episode of In the Know might sound a little suspicious because it's Friday the 13th, but don't worry, not scary here. In fact, today is National Cheddar Day and National Tortellini Day, which means the only thing we're afraid of is running out of cheese. Let's start with cheddar. Did you know that cheddar cheese originated in the village of Cheddar of Somerset, England? I did not, and now I'm in the know. Real cheddar has been aged in caves for centuries, which honestly feels very on brand for Friday the 13th. Spooky caves, but delicious results.
But why don't they call it cave cheese?
I don't know. We can find that out.
Fine.
We'll take a field trip to Somerset, England and find out.
Can we get the college to pay for that?
I think
That'd be
so.
great.
We'll find the money.
We'll find it. What do we say? We'll just ask Jim, right?
Yeah, we'll just ask Jim.
Jim, can we have some money? We got to go find this out. We need to be in the know.
Study cheese abroad.
Cheddar cheese abroad. Cheddar is also one of the most popular cheeses in the world. From mac and cheese to grilled cheese to cheeseburger, it really shreds the competition. And speaking of stuffed things, it's also National Tortellini Day. Legend says tortellini was inspired by the shape of Venus's navel. I did not know that either. Matt, were you aware that Venus's navel was the shape of a tortellini?
I was not, but now I am.
Now you do. All right. This little pasta pocket traditionally comes stuffed with cheese, meat, or both. Because why choose when you can stuff for potential? So today, whether you're feeling sharp like aged cheddar or comfortably filled like tortellini, remember, even on Friday the 13th, life is great. Stay sharp.
Pun number 2.
And don't be afraid to be a little extra cheesy. So this has been In the Know, National Day of, and we keep things cultured. So are you ready for a little culture?
I'm always ready for culture.
I made you guys a special treat to commemorate today. I made little skewers, and they are little pocket tortellinis. There we go, with cherry tomatoes and cheddar block cheese. And I doused them with Tuscan herb olive oil from our Midtown olive oil store from downtown, as well as the Tuscan herb seasoning on top, and a little drizzle of balsamic vinegar, a balsamic glaze. And toss them, and then I put them on the skewer.
Fancy.
Wonderful.
Isn't that pretty?
Super fancy.
So do we eat them all now? Or?
Yeah, you want to try one now, or you want to wait?
Let me wait a little bit.
Okay, Tracy, Matt, you want to wait?
I think I'll wait.
It smells
It
good,
looks
though.
good. It smells good.
It
We're gonna
smells
wait.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Bobby Flay would be proud with your presentation.
Flay. Call me Martha Stewart. Martha Stewart of the South. Well, thanks again, guys, for being here. And we want to hear all about career programs from top to bottom. And Matt, how about we start with you with giving us a list of some of the wonderful programs you have.
So there's lots and lots and lots of programs, and Tracy's got notes for me, but we're going to try.
I wanted to bring a list because I didn't want any of our faculty to feel left out.
That's right.
Or be angry with us. so
Yeah. So make sure I get this for me, okay?
Okay. I will quiz you.
So career programs is what I try to tell people, because we're all the curriculum side. We're not workforce like the Volt Center and some of the programs like Megan doesn't have lock, but I try to tell people that we're the hands-on programs that's not health sciences. So that's everything from automotive, welding, machining, aesthetics, cosmetology, industrial systems, criminal justice, mechatronics, electronics, business, IT, Did I say criminal justice? BLET, early childhood education, and a partridge in a pear tree.
And CAD.
And CAD. I
Don't
forgot
forget
Jeff.
that one.
I forgot Jeff. So how could I forget Jeff? So it's a little bit of everything.
When you're listing all the programs, are you mentally in your head walking around buildings? on
Yes,
the
I go
college?
from building to building. Could you tell? That's how I have to do it.
Yeah.
And you do take up a huge landscape
We do.
real estate here at the campus.
Yeah, like 4 buildings.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah. So for people who don't know, this is really work where you want to work with your hands
Yes.
and be able to get a degree or a certificate and then be able to get into the workforce. Yep. And you really start exposing our students in the county to these programs really with the 8th grade or even sooner, right?
Well, we do the 5th grade in the fall with the Cal Fair. So
That's right.
Yep. And then the 8th grade we had the CTE Expo this week, and then we start hitting them again hard in the high school so we can get them in some classes. Yeah.
Because a lot of these programs, you don't even know that they exist until you see them, right?
No.
You've got to know. I know for me, the first time I ever came to Craven Community College, it was in Leadership Craven, and I was in the Bosch building, and it was career programs who were showing me things that were going on in there, and I had no idea that the college did any of that stuff. So it's just because it's such a long list, you can never really remember everything that we have. But it's so great that people can see those, and their eyes really get opened up, and their world opens up to the different careers they could choose. I would imagine you get a lot of people that come here that aren't really sure what they want to do, and you're able to physically show them those opportunities.
Yes, and we do many tours. That is how many
All the time.
Yes, it's constant, and we enjoy those because getting people to see what we do is their first
First step forward.
Yeah, and they from there they get an idea of maybe what they want to do, and that's why we try to start in the high schools because they can do those CCP classes, and once they get an interest, then they can finish their degree here. And
the great part about CCP is that you take that semester, but then you go, yeah, I don't know that this is the field, but you got college credit and you're not super invested, so you can keep trying. Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. So
Yes.
nothing's written in stone.
We have a lot of that. So we'll have a lot of students. We have a lot of the Havelock welders. They'll finish their CCP certificate and say, that was fun, but it's not for me. And then they'll go and they'll do something else. But it gets them started thinking in that, I like working with my hands, but what I want to do. And that's kind of where we're trying to get them at.
Yeah. And it also takes away the scariness or the approachness of college itself.
Yes.
A lot of them are first generation coming, and so it gives them a great opportunity.
And two, once they've taken a few classes with us in high school, when they come here full time, it's easy to them, and they feel more at home. They know their instructors. They they have relationships with us as administration, and they feel more at ease. So
Well, often the class sizes are even smaller than they're getting in high school.
yes,
Yeah.
So, or even the homeschool students that have an
Yes.
opportunity to come and do our classes.
Yeah.
So, it's great. Yeah.
And what's also great of the programs that we offer is a lot of them were developed based on community need, right, and industry need.
Yes.
So you have businesses that come to you and say, we need more welders, or we need
All
machiners.
the time.
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
and that's how we get students jobs very quickly because we do have those relationships with industry and partners around the county.
Yeah, and when we work with everybody, we've got people who want formal apprenticeships where we register them with the state, with the Department of Labor. We've got people who are just like, hey, I'm looking for somebody to help me do this. Can I have somebody part-time? And we do everything in between, and that works out very well for a lot of our students. So most of them, and I would dare to say 95% of them are employed before they finish the program
Yes.
in their field of study. Yeah,
That's great.
Yeah.
Now, you mentioned apprentiships. That's a growing area for the college.
is.
So let's talk a little bit about some of those opportunities we have available.
So we have several apprenticeships. One of the biggest ones that we actually met with them today, they did some interest meetings with BSH. So Bosch, BSH. I'll get in trouble if I don't call it correctly. But they every other year they bring on 5 mechatronics apprentices. We're going to start the next cohort in the fall, and then every once in a while we do what are called tool and die apprentices. And the reason for that kind of stuff is tool and die doesn't exist anymore. There's no degree in the community college system, so we created a program for them, and they're growing their own. And the great thing is they're paying the kids to go to school, they're paying for their tuition, they're paying for them to be here, they're paying for them to go to work, and when they finish, they'll have a 5-year commitment from Bosch. And what else says, hey, we want you to be here, we want you to stay in Eastern North Carolina? Then we've paid you for 5 years and got you an education. So it's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, and not only do we offer we don't offer.
We do. We
do offer, but
In the partnership.
but we also have relationships with industry for internships as well. So, with that, even in like business and what else do we do? Internships.
Business, IT, and like I said, we have a lot of companies just because they can't afford to pay the tuition. They'll pick them up as interns. They're getting part-time employment. And nothing's better than a resume builder than, hey, I worked for this company, doing taxes or whatever while I was in school. So it works out good.
And that's where my career started as an internship. So, and that's one good thing is Matthew and I both went to school at community college first, and so we have that experience, and we can share that with our students.
Yeah.
So.
That's awesome. So because you have so many and we've talked about so many of them, I know Holly will put in our comments a link to make sure if anybody's watching has any other questions that they can reach out to you as well.
Yes,
Of course.
please.
And another great thing is that a lot of your programs, like we were talking about cost, don't let cost be prohibitive.
No.
There's plenty of money available and things like that. Can you share a little bit about how some people might get through that?
Yeah, so obviously, the college participates in federal financial aid, but we have scholarships. The foundation, we work phenomenal with Charles and Christina and the whole team over there. They have lots of funds for our students, and then we will work with them. And like I said, if we can get them an internship, that helps pay it. So and that's one of the biggest things is, and I'll shamelessly plug Ricky for a minute. College shouldn't be a full-time job. You need to be able to do that so you can pay for college, and that's what a lot of our students do. So, and then like I said, we will beg, borrow, and steal to find them the money to be able to be here to as little as no cost as possible.
I love when Ricky would talk about stories where people would come in and take onesies and twosies classes while they're working until they got to their degree, and that opportunity and that having that diploma and walking the stage.
We have a lot of part-time students, and that's what they're doing.
Yeah. And talking about making it easier financially, you also have businesses that make that investment, not just with apprenticeships, but with actually helping with boots and helping with tools and things like that.
Yes, we like to write grants because that's how we get the money. We partner with stuff like the Bosch Community Foundation. They pay for all of our third-party certifications for all of our students across career programs. So when they leave us, not only do they have a degree through us, but then they have that third-party certification to give them that leg up. We have Gene Haas Foundation funds that buys safety shoes for all of our machining students. They provide scholarships. They pay for some of their classes. So we're all the time trying to find ways to make it that much easier for our students to be here.
That's fantastic.
Yeah. There may not be anything, but just curious, is there any new program that's in development right now or things that you're talking about that you might be able to tease for us?
So we've got a couple. As far as on the high school front, we've got a machining program we're going to be starting in Havelock.
Okay.
For Havelock High School students in the fall. We're scrambling trying to get equipment ordered and get it here, but we will be ready to roll in the fall. And then
and will that be on the Havelock campus?
That'll be on the Havelock campus.
Okay, great.
Yep. So our
In
goal,
the red building.
In the red building. So our goal is to kind of get things started there, and then maybe do some evening classes, trying to catch folks coming off base or something like that.
Wonderful.
And then kind of down the road, we're looking at maybe some AI stuff. AI is taking over.
Sure.
And our great folks in IT are telling us that's what we need to be looking at. So we're trying to explore those options and how that looks for us at Craven Community College. So
Yeah. I know even in the high school right now, there are smaller certificates of completion that they're offering up to the students there.
Oh yeah. That's so. That's like I said. We're offering CAD in the high schools. We're offering welding in all 3 high schools. We offer automotive at Havelock High School. We're doing a little bit of everything everywhere. Yeah, criminal justice at all 3 high schools. So.
You mentioned automotive. That also reminded me of some of the services that we have available to the community as well for people who are maybe not taking classes here, but they might want to come to either aesthetics or cosmetology to help our students there. Let's talk about how the community can benefit from that and our students can too.
Oh, of course. So one of the requirements for the state is that our aesthetics and our cosmetology students have to actually work on patrons. So so far into the program, for cosmetology students, it's after the first semester. For our aesthetic students, it's only only a 2-semester program. It's not as long. We start taking patrons, and the prices are very reasonable. We have people come from everywhere to come in. You can call and make an appointment. You can come in and get in line. Holly will have to plug the number. I think it's 7240, but I don't remember off the top of my head. But I mean, we love to have patrons. The guys and gals in those programs have to work on so many outside people, and if we don't have patrons, they don't get checked off to go and get their licenses. So we love to have them come in.
It's a great space. I love to go in there. I've gotten a couple of facials in there myself. I know you have as well.
I have. In fact, my first one, my daughter did. She just completed it last May, the esthetician program, and then took her state boards and passed. So it's of course when her instructor came over and she goes, "This is the fun table," and then she didn't realize I was mom.
That's great.
I'm like, because we were just having fun.
Yeah, that's amazing.
But imagine me doing.
I know.
Because I don't relax very well. So, and here's my daughter like throwing all this hot steam on your face and wrapping your face. And I was like, oh, it's too hot. And so here she's trying to make me feel good. And it's like everything I don't like. But it's just a me thing.
Just relax. Trust me. This is good.
I can't. Remember when we had Dan, the physical therapy instructor, and he used me as a sample? He was doing exercises, but then he got me on the table trying to relax me. He goes, "Megan, relax." And I'm like, "It hurts." It hurts. He's like, I'm like, "I am relaxed." So anyway, I digress. But that's all part of career. Well, that's health programs, but we've got so much here.
Yeah. Well, I think that's also interesting when you think of something like cosmetology and aesthetics, where it's like a spa, very chill experience, except for Megan. It's a very chill experience.
She's an exception.
I really am.
We need a T-shirt that says that, by the way. I'm an exception.
But I sparkle.
It's great. But that's not what people think of when they think of career and technical programs, right? They're thinking of welding and machining, right?
Yeah.
But it's all still the
so
same.
much.
Yeah.
It's all the same area.
Yeah.
Go get your nails done.
We do it all.
You can go get. They have a separate room to get a pedicure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now that I can dig.
Okay.
Pun intended. I didn't like that one.
So anything else in the area that we need to make sure that we mention?
Sure.
Skills USA.
Skills USA.
Yeah.
Yes,
You guys are big winners.
We are big
year
winners.
after year. It's
So
fantastic.
forget that.
It is, and we put a lot of effort in Skills USA because it gets our students out. So for those that don't know, Skills USA is a student organization. It's all over the country. Don't ask me how many people are all over the country. I just know when we go to Atlanta, there's a lot of people. But our students throughout career programs participate. And usually, our state competitions mid-April. We'll take anywhere between 75 and 100 students. So it is utter chaos for me. But we get them there, and they all have a good time, and everybody gets home. And then usually, that's the goal. But then after that, students get out. I mean, we've had students that go. Because the Corey Convention Center is right next to the big mall in Greensboro. We've had students go in there that have never ridden an escalator. Not just the competition side and the getting out of their boxes. They've never done these things. So that it's awesome for them to be able to see and go and do. And then the ones that are fortunate enough to win their competition and go to Atlanta. I mean, Atlanta's a great time. We'll spend a week in Atlanta, and it's everybody. We come back and everybody's like, "How was your vacation?" I'm like, "It was no vacation." But to see those students go out and compete amongst for kids from all over the nation and prove themselves and say, hey, last year we had a third place machining program student. The year before we had an engineering design group that won first in the nation. We stack up pretty good when it comes to schools all across the country, and it definitely shows. And we get great support from our administration here, great support from your area. We took Joseph to Atlanta, and we hope to take him back. And
Okay, that's my hometown.
Hey, we'll make it happen.
Yeah, it's a proud moment for them to compete. But it's a proud moment for us.
Yep.
It's a proud moment for their instructors. So it's just a great experience.
It is.
Yeah. Well, and I think also there's something to be said about when it's a hands-on skill, you get to compete. That's something where you expect to get medals. Like we're in Olympic season,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And that's what it is. But getting an A on a piece of paper, or even not even on paper anymore, right? When you see it in your Moodle or whatever, what your grade is, that's not quite the same thing as going head to head with somebody in a group. And
team effort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's great that you get to do that.
Oh yeah, we love it.
Well, again, we are so grateful that you spent the morning with us.
Thank you for
and
having
it
us.
has
Thanks for
been
having
really
us.
fun. But Craig and I, before we wrap up, we've got a few things that we need to talk about.
do, yep.
And you guys have some tortellini cheese skewers to consume to enjoy the day. So if I'll pass this down here if you'd like to enjoy while we talk about.
Oh, let's see. I guess it's time for community events. Mardi Gras! Join Swiss Bear in downtown New Bern for a family-friendly Mardi Gras celebration this Saturday from 10:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. The day kicks off with a Mardi Gras parade, followed by a lively block party on Middle and Pollock Streets, featuring artists, food trucks, activities, and the crowning of the Mardi Gras King and Queen. All ages are welcome and costumes are encouraged.
Are you gonna be the king?
I haven't been invited to be in the parade, but I could just walk down there with a crown. And
I mean,
just
we'll figure
be-
it out.
Yeah. Yes,
I got
I'm
a
the
crown.
king.
You want a crown?
Yeah, color me shocked. Megan has a crown.
Weldon can make you one.
We'll have you one.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, go for it.
The North Carolina History Lecture Series continues this Sunday at 2 p.m. with Brave Women, their revolutionary stories at the North Carolina History Center. This highlights 5 North Carolina women who stood up during the Revolution. The talk will be presented by historians Amanda Brantley, site manager for Reed Gold Mine State Historic Site, and the leader in living history interpretation. That was a mouthful. Tickets are $10 for adults and $5 for students and can be purchased at Cravencc.edu/history lectures.
Putting It Together. Rivertown Players presents Putting It Together with their opening weekend February 20th through 22nd at the Masonic Theater. This intimate ensemble review celebrates the music of Stephen Sondheim, blending wit, heart, and deeply human storytelling through some of his most memorable songs. Performances are Friday and Saturday at 7:30 p.m. with a Sunday matinee at 3 p.m. Tickets are $23 for general admission and $12 for students. Available now at rivertownplayers.org.
The New Bern Historical Society hosts historian Dr. Tom Hanchett for the lecture of the history of Rosenwald schools in North Carolina and Craven County on Sunday, February 22nd at 2 p.m. The talk explores how a partnership between Booker T. Washington and Julius Rosenwald helped build more than 800 schools for Black communities across North Carolina during the Jim Crow era, including several in the New Bern area. The event takes place at Oringer Auditorium right here on our campus. Tickets are $10 and available through newbernhistorical.org/tickets, and reservations are recommended.
How North Carolina counties got their names. The North Carolina History Lecture Series continues Sunday, February 22nd at 2 p.m. with How North Carolina Counties Got Their Names. Hosted at the North Carolina History Center, this lecture will be led by historian Andrew Dubstat, who will share stories behind all 100 counties, from Alamance to Yancey. Dubstat is Assistant Curator of Education for the North Carolina Division of State Historic Sites and teaches history at Coastal Carolina and Craven Community College. Tickets are $10 for adults and $5 for students and can be purchased at Cravencc.edu/history lectures.
So I'm guessing Alamance to Yancey, so it's just A to Y. We don't have a Z county.
I can't think of a Z county.
I don't think we have a Z
Yeah.
county, so we're just A to Y.
We have a Zebulon as a town. Yeah, so yeah, everything from A to Y.
A to Y.
Yeah.
That sounds good. All right. Thank you again for being here.
No, let's dig deeper into the Z county.
There is no Z county. We're just going to go with it.
Okay, fine.
All right. You have anything else to share? Anything coming up? Any
Well,
Last
B-term,
minute?
we're open for
B-term.
enrolling for B-term right now.
Okay.
So if you want to come down to Craven Community College, come on into Barker Hall and somebody will help you out and find out where you need to go to get enrolled.
walk you through it? All right. And I hope everybody really enjoys their Friday the 13th, but especially go and love on somebody on Saturday for Valentine's Day. And we will see you next week, February 20th, as we welcome the Rivertown Players. I guess they're going to be talking about their upcoming show.
Oh, that would be my guess, yeah.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
That's awesome. Love having them in the studio.
Yeah.
All right. In the meantime, everybody stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy. Take care. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Get your tortellini on. No matter where you are right now, there's always room to move in a new direction. Make the choice to move forward at Craven Community College. Whether you're looking to save a life or build a better tomorrow, Craven can help you take a closer look at your options and let you see yourself in a whole new way. Let's drill down to what matters and lift your career up to a higher level. This is where you belong. This is where you move forward. This is Craven Community College.